Hey, what's up guys? I've been really into Genji lately, and over the past week my gameplay with him has dramatically changed.
Hanzo, hey Hanzo! What is it, Genji? Why'd you kill me, Hanzo? Why'd you do it? I'm done. We're not talking about this.
Hey, wait, Hanzo! This isn't over, Hanzo! I just wanted to share with you all the techniques that I've learned over the past week. Some of these you might already know, but to some of you new players out there, this is probably going to be really helpful. As you can imagine, this journey didn't start out so well. In fact, I had a lot of ups and downs. Does that even look like it hit me? Well, it did. Guess the only option is to dash away. Maybe my team won't die, you know? So does that look familiar? Well, of course it does. Because the way of the ninja doesn't start out with no, it requires training like Batman did when he went off for 2 years. This is what you're about to do, except it's only going to take you 3 or 4 minutes. You're going to learn all my techniques. It's going to help improve your gameplay. So, are you ready to master the ninja? Probably going to want to stretch for this. You're going to be like a student. You can call me Sensei. How do we do it? Well, that answer is very simple. Drink 20 hours a day. Nah, just kidding. You head over to the practice range. We're gonna go over all the techniques and show you the in-depth stats that I've learned over the week. This will help you. I believe in you. So a quick review of what's going on. Okay, to do review, Genji is terrible, lazy, worthless, not anywhere responsible. In order to become better, stronger, you must become more like me, Hanzo. Okay, huggers, let's start out with the fundamentals. The basic attack does 3.4 bars to the body. It's very consistent no matter how many times you swing it. Now the right click basic attack also does 3.4 bars to the same body, but fires a little bit faster. However, it is spread shot. 3 stars to the head, however, does 6.8, which is twice as much damage. Same with the right click, it does 6.8 as well. But that's only if all 3 hit, of course. Now, a quick melee adds some extra DPS. Swift Strike does 2 bars of damage, and this is really important to learn. Swift Strike resets on kill, and can be a really nifty trick when you accidentally kill someone and fly off the map. Since it resets, you can jump back up. Now, something to understand about Swift Strike is it resets on any kill, whether or not you use Swift Strike or not. So even if you use Swift Strike just to get to the location where you tag the kill or kill them, it will still reset. Even after you use Swift Strike, you can still use the double jump, allowing greater mobility in the air. Hey, Genji can parkour. He's got great mobility. And because he has great mobility, he can bypass choke points and get to objectives. When he's at objectives, it forces the enemy team to come and deal with him, allowing his team to move in. In this instance, I use Genji's mobility to move out of the line of sight of the sniper, quickly approaching her and subduing her. The Pharah pursues me as I retreat for health. However, thinking about what she can see through her screen, she doesn't see me when I leave the room, allowing me to get the upper hand on her. Unfortunately, her ally shows up and I retreat. Genji can walk in the shadows. Very few can walk the shadows, but Genji does whatever Genji does. And because of that, he can flank you quite well. Yes, sir. He can flank with the best of them. It's important to remember that Genji has 2 jumps and a wall climb. This is essential to walking in the shadows. Need some healing? Well, not Genji. A quick strike over a building can land you in a whole world of healing. Ha! Like I ever needed a healer anyways. There's a lot of unique and awesome ambush spots that Genji can reach. Exploring maps and learning the different routes and secrets that you can find can really change the difference between a losing game and a winning game. It's also just a lot of fun to walk around in the shadows. When you hear high noon, that's Genji's best friend.
Twice in one game? That's some bullshit, Hanzo, and you know it. That's some bullshit. I thought we took care of him. He's my brother. Wait. Oh, shit.
Genji can reflect most ults, and just learning the timing of the ults will allow Genji to counter a great number of moves. Let's look at a few here. Most of the time, if you see a Genji, you only have a few seconds to live, so a lot of people will throw out their stun or their sleep shot right away. Now I changed my reflect to shift. Now I do that with all my characters. If it feels better on a different button, why not do it? Sometimes I can reflect projectiles in mid-flight, and that's the ideal way to do it, really. If you can do that, then you're on the right track of being a ninja. If they don't take the bait, it's time to get out of there. Reflects on a fast cooldown so you can wait for it to come back up and get right back in there. Well, now we got all that out of the way. Let's talk about when to attack. When do you strike?
From the shadows, like Batman.
I mean ninja. That's right. When the enemy team's distracted, that's when you move in for the kill. Headshot plus melee attack plus quick strike equals death on most heroes. That is your ideal scenario. Now on the opposite end of the spectrum, as long as you're always moving, even if someone's sneaking up on you, it's less likely for them to get a perfect headshot on you. Now let's talk about a bad habit I have. I love to shoot people in the body, and that just doesn't cut it. But seriously, if you come up behind someone, you really should get the headshot, the melee attack, and then the quick strike. This will defeat most opponents. Okay, and something else I didn't tell you about the melee strike. As you can see, we have him down at 3 bars. Melee strike does 1 bar damage, and you don't really have to aim it. It has a huge arc and radius, so it almost always hits. Genji's ability to use his ult to change the entire game is impeccable, and it usually makes plays at the games. Best time to use this is clearly when they're distracted, but Genji himself, when you are ulting, it's a good idea to keep jumping up and down, as this will make you much more difficult to hit. A lot of people can lose track of you when you're jumping over them and through them. Since you're swinging a huge sword, probably gonna hit them anyway.
Give me back my socks, Genji.
Oh, these socks? You want these socks? These socks right here? These are my favorite socks now, Hanzo.
Really, Genji? Really? You're gonna go there? This is how it happened last time.
Guys, you want my opinion? No way,
No.
man. Get lost.
Nobody likes you.